Welcome to Hawk Talks, listen here, where small acts of kindness make heroes appear. At Harrison Elementary we strive, everyone's a hero just being alive. Super-ish heroes all around, in every kid a hero's found. Hawk Talks bringing stories to the light, with every act of kindness taking flight.
Hi, my name is Evan, and today we are going to be talking about how we can respect people who speak different languages or come from different cultures. So, let's get started. Hi, what's your name?
Anahita,
What grade are you in?
second.
How can you be respectful to someone who speaks a different language or comes from a different culture?
So I have a friend and he understands English, but he speaks a different language. So I could say, hi, how are you? Can you play with me?
Great job. Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Hi, what's your name?
Brandon,
What grade are you in?
first grade.
How would you be respectful to people who speak different languages or come from different cultures?
I will learn how to say hello in different languages to make a friend feel welcome.
Awesome idea. Hi, what's your name?
Zoe,
What grade are you in?
kindergarten.
How can you be respectful to people who speak different languages or come from a different culture?
So, what's your favorite food?
Good job. Hi, what's your name?
Amaryllis,
What grade are you in?
5th grade.
How can you be respectful to people who speak a different language or come from different cultures?
You could ask them what language that you speak, and then you could engage in the language that you speak to be kind.
Good job. Hi, what's your name?
Harper,
What grade are you in?
3rd.
How can you be respectful to people who speak different languages or come from different cultures?
I would ask them what holidays they celebrate.
Good job. Hi, what's your name?
Reese,
What grade are you in?
4th.
Okay. How can you be respectful to people who speak different languages or come from different cultures?
I could try to speak their language and try to become their friend.
Good job. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Mrs. Murray, and I'm one of the ESL teachers at Harrison School.
How can you be respectful to people who speak different languages or come from a different culture?
Well, you can be respectful by being welcoming to new students, trying to get to know more about their culture, maybe even asking questions to try to learn more, and even sharing a little bit about what you know already can also help to be respectful and welcoming to new students of different cultures.
Good job.
Thanks.
Hi everyone, it's Mr. Garcia and I'm here for our News from the Nest this week, and I have a special guest with us today. I have Officer Nick LaRocca. And Officer Nick LaRocca, what's an interesting thing about him, which there's many and we're going to hear about them, is Officer Nick LaRocca was a Harrison student before, and he is right here, and he was a student here, and he was here for all your years, Officer Nick
From
LaRocca?
3rd through 5th grade.
3rd through 5th grade. So he's a very special member of our community. Not only is he a police officer that you could see, but he was also a Harrison student. But I have you here today because this week is Veterans Day, and it's a U.S. public holiday that we show and honor all the people who have served in our military. And that's an important thing for us all to know in our Harrison community, is that there are many people in our community that have served us in the armed forces. And Officer Nick LaRocca is someone who has served and is a veteran. And he is someone who's also a veteran of Harrison School too, right? So can you tell us, I wanted to kind of know a little bit about, well, what's your role now on the police force? And then I want to also know, what branch did you serve in the Army? And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so right now I'm serving as a patrolman. I work day shift currently. I did night shift as well. I started at the police department in 2020 and kind of worked through the whole mix of COVID. And now We're coming back out of it, but I've been here since 2020 and also serve on the ESU team. Wow. So we have our own team, which is like a SWAT team more or less, a special response team that we have in our department. And I've been serving on that for the past 3 years.
And you were also a veteran, so you served
Yes.
in the military as well? Where did
After I graduated high school, I graduated Livingston High School in 2011. After that, I went straight into the Marine Corps in September of 2011, and I served all over. I was in North Carolina, South Carolina, California. I went overseas. I was in Afghanistan, Kuwait, and also in Norway.
Wow, amazing. And just thank you for your service for us and for our country. Thank you for that. So my question to you is, what is one thing you'd like students to know about the people who serve our country?
So the people who serve the country, one big thing is they come from all walks of life. They're all different people. Met people from all over the place, literally edge of country to edge of country. And some of the best people you ever meet. They have great hearts, great dedication, and some of my best friends that I still, till today, keep in contact with, and I've been out for probably about 10 years now.
Amazing, amazing. It's great to know. If you could share one message with our students this Veterans Day, like what would it be?
I think one message I would definitely share is if you know a veteran and you have any family members, reach out to them, talk to them, hear their stories, and they want to tell you, they want to listen, and it's something great that you can experience through firsthand if you talk to somebody one-on-one. I think it's a very, very important thing to speak to them and understand and actually get a feel for what they did. And it's the best way to learn, I feel like. You're speaking to somebody who's been there and done that, and it's a good thing to experience.
Amazing. So it is appreciation. I'm sure kids have shown and people have shown appreciation to you when they find out. What are some ways that kids can show appreciation to you that you feel appreciated when people find out?
So,
I know you don't actively seek it, right? But
absolutely, yeah.
I want to give our kids some tips.
So even the littlest thing is showing up to different parades or events to show your appreciation, and just a simple wave, handshake, and a thank you is great. Also, when I was deployed, I received thank you letters, thank you cards. I was deployed during holidays. I'd always able to go see your family. So it's kind of nice to get that. And they also send little treats or gifts, and usually just that little card makes a big difference. It really does make a big difference, when you're away from your family and your friends for months at a time, sometimes a year, and you get that little appreciation. It makes a huge difference.
Amazing, amazing. And Harrison students, I want you to know that sometimes you will see some veterans wear hats that kind of say where they served, when they served, and you might be eating at a restaurant and you might ask your mom and say or dad, you could say, hey, can I go up and say thank you? I'm hearing from Officer Nick LaRocca here that he did appreciate that sometimes, and that's a nice thing. But always ask your parents, right, if you're going to get up and thank someone, right? But I just want to thank you again for everything and coming to do this interview with me. It's such an important lesson for all our students at Harrison to know.
Absolutely, anytime.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Super-ish heroes all around, and every kid a hero's found. Hawk Talks bringing stories to the light, with every act of kindness taking flight.